You know, some people might say this really was more catastrophic, to coin a phrase, chums, than we first realised. Remember when the 80-plus-year-old actor Sir Ian McKellen fell off the stage last year, and a lot of people were very concerned. And according to the giant of theatre world, he was only actually saved because he was wearing a fat suit. Well, perhaps the fall was more damaging than we first realised. Let me explain. Morning, chums, lovely to see you. Thank you so much for your time today. Nice to have your company. Welcome one and all, of course, brand new subscribers. I've met Sir Ian McKellen, you know, and he's one of these people. He's not an unsavoury chap as such, but he's a bit sort of banging on, you know. They've always got these sort of things they want to get out there, political. He's a good actor, you know, there's no two ways about it. He's appeared in some wonderful productions and has been very lucky to keep working even at his age. And as I said, if you remember, last year during a West End show, very worrying, you know, he fell off the stage and a lot of people were very concerned indeed, but he did bounce back very quickly. The thing is, he lost a lot of fans when he was very disrespectful to our late and brilliant monarch, basically saying, you know, well, unsavoury things. And you would have thought of somebody in the age bracket that he was, that he would have had a little bit more respect. And given the fact that he was more than happy to take the title of Sir Ian McKellen, right? It's a little bit like the Labour bashing course, you know, the people that love the Labour Party. Patrick Stewart, you know, the man that's, well, now reduced to flogging Yorkshire tea, but used to be, of course, a star on Star Trek. He couldn't wait either to dash up and get the Sir, but apparently not over keen on the British monarchy, allegedly. Happy to stand with Catherine and William, though, when it suits them for their PR. You get the picture. Ian, though, clearly has had a severe bang on the head because now he's decided he's going to present Shakespeare at a little-known theatre in London, but this time with a bit of a catch. Oh, there's always a catch, isn't there? You see, the thing is, he's decided that the best way forward, get this, chums, is, of course, to present Shakespeare with a totally trans cast, or indeed non-binary. Now, you have to look these things up, don't you? I always thought it might have gone with Senecott, but there you go. Interestingly, you know, he thought this was going to be shock and this would, you know, start the box office off with a triumphant run. People are just bored. You know, do you remember it's like last year when they tried to do a play in the West End and suddenly it was black audiences only because they didn't want to have the white gaze amongst them, that they were sat inside a wonderful and historical West End theatre. We're all becoming a little bit clapped out with this rubbish. It's a little bit like Jean-Paul Gaultier, right? Famous for making the conical bra for Madonna. He recently released a female fragrance, a brand new one, with this cack. Yes, Dylan Mulvaney, the man that brought down, of course, Bud Light. It's a fella promoting a female perfume, but apparently, according to Jean-Paul Gaultier's outfit, well, no, it's a female fragrance. No, it's a fella in a frock promoting, you know, female perfume. And back to Ian McKellen, he says that he wants people to embrace this new cast, look at it differently and look at Shakespeare with open eyes. No, 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 you know, clearly age is withering him. What you're going to do is look at the cast and think, goodness, and you're not looking at the characters. Shakespeare was very, very inclusive, and it was him that started, you know, men playing women, women playing men, but without all the controversy. Once again, clearly they want to, well, shall we say, dismantle the box office for good. But truly, will this ever will they ever stop? And is Sir Ian, of course, at 86, shall we say, more befuddled than ever? Having seen and witnessed his comments about our late monarch, some people might say yes. Neil Sean, Kensington, London.